Shield is a man, chair is a woman, wall is a man, microphone is a man, pizza is a woman, and so is socket. Okay, we need to talk. Greetings, noblest of noble ones. Today I'd like to talk about feminine and masculine in Romance languages. You see, I know that a lot of you are natives of either English, so you're Anglophones, or you just speak languages which don't have masculine and feminine. So a lot of people have asked me and said, so what does it mean for a native speaker of a Romance language to have objects which are either masculine or feminine? And in fact, on this topic, a lot of people have asked, like, they were like, well, I can understand having, masculine and feminine nouns with people and even adjectives if they are referred to a person who is a girl or a boy, but what about a table? Why is it a boy table? Why is it a woman chair? Why is the sword a female if it's an object mostly related to men? So what's interesting about this is that some people said something that, as a native speaker of Italian, so a language which does have this characteristic, which I would say it's found in all Latin languages really, I immediately noticed that it was wrong. And the thing that they said is, well, no, for them it's just a grammar thing. It's something grammatical. It's just that if it's a feminine noun, it means that it needs to finish with an A, so a, and if it's a masculine noun, it finishes with o, at least in singular, etc. But no, it's more than that. So in order for us to understand, in order to help you understand this, I'd like to help you understand how it feels for me. So let's get straight to the point. If I think of a shield in Italian is scudo, and it finishes with o, so it's masculine. It feels male. So what I'm trying to say is the sound permeates the object with masculinity or femininity. Now, to understand what that means is that if I were to make a cartoon now, and I had my shoe in this cartoon and my lamp, and they started talking to me, they sort of grow eyes and mouth and they start talking, then I would definitely imagine them as girls. So you see, it's really connected to the word. It's like the word has a gender. It's not just a grammar thing at all. So the C in Italian is masculine, whereas in French is feminine. So again, it's not like all Latin languages share the same concepts. Even like il fiore, the flower, la fleur in French. So flower in Italian is masculine, in French is feminine. So there is variation within Romance languages. But for me, having been brought up with the idea that the sea is masculine, if the sea had a voice, if I were on a ship and I'm traveling through this misty waters and I can look at the waters and then this energy comes out of the waters and it's the spirit of the sea, and guess what? The way I imagine it naturally is masculine. It's a male. But on the other hand, if I have to see the goddess, the personification of strength, well, strength is female, forza. So it would be a beautiful feminine voice and a beautiful feminine figure appearing to me, giving me the strength. And I think it's nice because, yes, you might think, well, but strength, man. But on the other hand, in my life, there have been some women who have really given me the strength to go on. So this is why I like the idea that strength is female, because as a man, sometimes in my life, the support of a real woman, of a good young woman, sometimes when I was younger, who can give me her support and give me her love, really helped me find that strength within myself that I didn't know I even had. Now, this is all impressive, but here is what's more impressive. You do it in English sometimes as well. I mean, you say Mother Nature. You give it a feminine feeling. Now, when you think of Mother Nature, that's exactly the feeling we get for all the words that have a feminine ending, although I will get back to the ending in a minute. So all the words that have they are feminine nouns feel like Mother Nature feels for you. So if you, and again, in video games, it does happen in law and popular culture and films, you do have the representation of the spirit of Mother Nature appearing to the characters, for example, in a fantasy setting. And guess what? It's a woman, it's a female, because the whole concept is permeated with the concept of a mother giving birth to all of us, you know, and that idea. And that's what happens. That's what we do with our languages. So and I find this to be very, very interesting. So I hope that this helps you visualize and get the feeling on what we get and when we are brought up with this concept. To finish up, we're going to go into slightly a little bit more grammatical, but not really, because here is an interesting curiosity and fun fact. And that's my personal interpretation of it, but I'm a linguist, so I'm not saying that I'm definitely right, but I'm saying it comes from, it's like an educated guess. It's an educated guess. When they tell you that in Italian, o is masculine and a is feminine, I think the concept of feminine and masculine is not linked to the vowel at the end. That's just a reflection. It's linked to the article. And the reason why I say this is because it's la pizza, il libro. It's the article that really gets all this energy of masculinity, or the opposite. The reason why I say this is because you do have exceptions of words such as la mano, which is la, but it finishes with o, mano. So which is it? Masculine or feminine? Definitely feminine. So you'd be like, but wait, the O is masculine. True, but la is feminine. So in this case, we see, and it happens a lot, I can bring up a lot of different examples of this, like this. With this example, we see, again, I get the feeling of it, so this is why I can say it. And all Italians will agree, mano is feminine. So this is why I think I understood that, and I really found out this thing. It's not the vowel at the end. The vowel at the end is a reflection. So il normally has o, la normally has a, but if there is an exception, the article is the core of the essence of that noun. Okay, well, I hope that this was interesting for you, and if you enjoyed your time here and you wish to express that, please let me know with a nice thumbs up and let me know your comments and thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that this was useful. And remember, the Metatron has spread his wings. Ciao!